First I put into sleep. Yeah, let's see if this does the job.
That's what they looked at when creating it. It certainly isn't a thing in Malaysia. I know about it.
It should be a button made right here.
He was yet to decide who was taking on the date, so it makes sense since she's the only other woman in the movie. The location's an Art Deco icon though, and it fits in with the 1930s New York that Schumacher was going for. Also liked how we have a devil-style figure overlooking the surface of Paris. This is possibly foreshadowing the evil and the tragedy that's about to occur. If this was in one dimension as well, I'd be going crazy right now. I'd be like, Mephisto, Mephisto, you too much Mephisto. The program for the circus also fits in with Two Faces duality as it features the two colours on their face. We then get our first look at the visual Robin, who's found Brian Grayson, who was first introduced in Detective Comics 38. Although Two-Face tells them, of protection money by circus owner Jack Haley, the equipment for their performance was sabotaged. The costumes, however, matched the original design for Robin's face. He returns one of the
Let's see if we find them. Over there. This sheep looks old. But we don't know if it's theirs. Let me see. No, it's just an abandoned place. Well, it's nighttime. Right? Yeah, it's nighttime. There is nobody in it.
He was originally going to be a mechanic. Robin's lured in with all the bikes, and he often went and fixes some of them. Plus, Alfred's got burgers, mate. Like 40 burgers in the 90s.
Husband, because we have seen this before. Right, guys? I mean, yeah, it's abandoned. Of course. Yeah, like, crazy. Something like this. Okay, guys. And here, the main character is here. Yeah. I see.
The shadowy killer cuts a similar silhouette to Jack Napier and Batman.
Yeah, I don't see nothing. Yeah, come on. Let's go back. I'm gonna go this way.
These were from 1949, and they painted them black and red with the moments. We see some graffiti that says rising to the top. Although this escape scene ends the chase for review. There were plans to have it continue. Cars would then ascend to the rooftops and continue it from there. However, due to budget restraints, they had to strike the scene. Fortunately, though, they get a chance to do a sequel where we get a chase with the ice cream van. After this, we then cut to Edward, who's attempting to come up with his nickname as he puts his face on Michelangelo's statue of David and crossword-themed outfit. The first name he thinks of is the Puzzler, which was the Superman villain who first appeared in Action Comics 49. The character also featured in the Batman 66 show as well. He then thinks of the Gamester while adding a pawn chess piece. The pawn would later be an answer to his riddle. The eight of us go forth, not bad, to protect our kingdom. This is a reference to the Gamester Scullion, which was a Star Trek episode where Kirk's forced to fight a gladiatorial game. Gamester is also a word meaning competitive games, especially comedy. We then had to question mark thinking of the name Question Mark Guy, which could be a reference to Matthew John Lesko, who writes books on the US government. We also have an over-the-top Rambo type figure, and Kerry would play a comic book character akin to this in Kick-Ass. His fortune teller machine, though, hints he's on the right track, and he then comes up with the name Forgetter, which is in the Universe magazine. Its title, Forgetter Knows, is a reference to the Shadow's tagline, The Shadow Knows, with the Shadow being a major influence on Batman. After this, we see graffiti of skulls, which might be a reference to the Neon Gang, who later pop up when Robin steals the Batmobile. The Neon Gang will later be a reference to the Batman, and they're the basic group that terrorize the trains. Now, we then go to Two Faces Lair. Outside of this,
What the heck is that noise? What? Ah! What? door. The cabinet door. Is the door open? Let's go back to the door! What is up? The thing is opening.
It's inspiring to know that what we're doing will be felt 25 years from now. Helping to keep the lights on at home.
Yes, on Warner Brothers inspired t-shirts are at Merch below. And if you
should go back.
Warner Brother, did you know as well? Access to videos like this. Because for just 99 cents a week before anyone else. Never leave your cave. Again, never leave your house. You're looking around as they cloud. You might also notice Carrie standing just to the side waiting for his
Our car is gone. I guess we have to live in this now. Which is good.
This is on the dark side, as Dead's obsession with trying to kill Batman is in his dark side. This is referenced when the winner discusses
there's this side. Wait, no. There's this other side.
If you look closely at Trigger's hand, when she puts the light on the table, she also drops it off the edge and it gets caught in her outfit. Riddler then enters and some of his furniture in his trailer trying to practice the skills. Two-Face is enraged by this intrusion, and we get a close watch which looks like a Zenith watches and two-tone faces, which maybe see character. Or it may be a reach. As the Riddler displays the power of the box, Sugar is shown a cartoon which is Bugs Bunny's cubic capers. Spice is then shown a Looney Tunes short safety swing, which fits in with her persona. I've always loved Looney Tunes being referenced in these movies as both are owned by Warner Brothers. They even had a time where they did this big crossover with the figures, which led to some really nice collectibles. Looney Tunes would even be referenced later when the Riddler uses his bat bombs in the Bat Caves as the same takes the air pulled from the cartoons. Riddler has the plan to sell the box to everyone in Gotham, as use their brain power to work out who Batman is.
Okay, the buzz doing good. So I have to wait for 2 days.
They even teased it
Batman,
so it's become a staple of the film.
Where to wait? So now we just have to wait here. I think we always forgot about us. Yeah. If I push the thing,
they never really capitalized on its back away manner. We've got ironing boards on top of ironing boards, because hey dog, I heard you like ironing boards. What you really want to be doing now, mate, is like flipping Hinduism that shows a connection with the unconscious mind. This fits there. Before saving the girl and kissing her heroically, the girl also looks pretty similar to Barbara Gordon, aka Batgirl's portrayal by Alicia Silverstone in the sequel. I did wonder if this was the basis or even original plan for the character returning down the line. Or might it be because Rob's always loved a bit of dick? Batman then stands on the roof and swoops down, which feels like it's playing off his appearance at Axis Chemicals. After the gang gets scared and run, Robin then confronts Batman. He's raging, saying it should be him, and Dick is extremely angry about the whole thing. Again, this fits in very well with the plot threads, as Bruce is clearly guilty of surviving when his parents died. The pair have a lot of common ground, and Bruce talks about killing the person who killed his parents and how that doesn't cure things. Revenge is your whole life, and obviously it's a tenuous link to the burnt stuff. Carol was killed by me. We then get the Ritz Gotham, with the National Museum of the Native American in New York being used as the exterior, and Page's Theatre at Hollywood Boulevard is then used as the interior. It always makes me laugh seeing the band, who clearly look like they don't want to be be there, and you then see the launch of the new improved box. It wasn't until the rewatch I noticed the fins on the side of the box. It's also reminiscent of the Batwings. Maybe on a subconscious level, anyone even knows Bruce is Batman, and it shows how deeply he lives rent-free in his head. Like, he even pulls out a pair of the same glasses and has the same high-collar tux. The main thing he mentions Bruce Wayne's brain, and I feel like he made this the whole point, so it will allow him to become his idol. They don't really touch upon it much in the movie, though, but I definitely feel like it's something you can read into. Edward is the belle of the ball, only to be brutally mocked by Bruce. He swoops over Gotham's most eligible bachelor. Even his date buffs him off, asking why Edward doesn't want to split in the suit. Even with the success, he's good on the old.
How's it driving?
Still no Bruce Wayne. Carrie attempting to charm and take especially dances with Chase. Big Batman fan Patrick Leahy also appears as a dancer in these films. A lot of different Batman films, he's a big part of the Wayne board with Nolan. While Bruce is there dancing, the goes to try out the box. I love how the door is angled, and this fits in with the sharp image lines of the box. However, I do kind of wonder why Bruce would even try it, knowing how it could bring up his repressed memories. I feel a few lines with Chase could have been added in beforehand, and maybe I'd be like, look, I need to see firsthand what it does. You've got a bed sheet and big curtains blowing the wind. According to Amy Trivia, Nicole Kidman was actually naked underneath that silk sheet. Batman arrives and the pair kiss, but she rejects him in favor of Bruce, which makes him smile, and it's a bit goofy. What else is a big goofy gap comes when we see the cover of a newspaper in the next shot. It's clearly it's probably goofy. The paragraphs don't make much sense. Like, we have a prodigy child thing that just talks about local taxes, and then the story in the first paragraph about them being in shock after the death of Thomas Wayne, and the Jew deliberating the outcome of the trial.
No, let's leave it.
Schumacher, didn't you realize
No, I'm gonna let it. No.
This is so he can have a chance at happiness. Robin, rightly obvious. Sort of, it's all about responsibility.
How to get this out?
Doesn't be alone anymore, though. They tackle heavy how it goes, and it's rare any version of Bruce gets to lead a happy life. Chase
No, we have to walk both of them in. They want to die. No, I am. Join. So you have to listen, but the house is going to get destroyed.
Reeves, of course, they attack on Batman. In a scene that feels like the mansion was returns to get Bruce professing his love, knocking that door of roses over, though, it then triggers his PTSD. Like, you've got to be careful, right?